dazzle, dazzle. Okay, we're gonna do the chorus. Starting from the one. We're starting from the prep for the one. We do like the hands are gonna go up to the chest area and push down behind our butt. So it goes 7, 8, and 1 and 2. Good. So we do push twice back of our butt. We're gonna do a little prep step with our left, and as we push our hands back on that 1 and 2, we're gonna push our hips forward and then lean back. And our head is a little bit tilted back. We're pushing our hips forward and then leaning into that leg. And our body is a little 45. 7, 8, and 1 and 2. On the and 3, we're gonna do a small or a little bit of a step outwards to the left. We're gonna do like the left hand is behind the head, the right hand is out. We're gonna drop the hands and then we're gonna come up in a cross by our chest. So the hands go and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So we are taking it another step with our left foot as we go out. We drag it in with the right foot and then we do a lift and step with the right foot when we cross and then step out. So this is 7, 8, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. And then we're doing the same thing on the other side. So we're doing a prep with our right leg, hands to the chest, 5 and 6. Same thing but other side. So right hand is to the head, stepping with a little bit with the right leg, drag in with the left leg, up, down with that left leg. So this is and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. From here, this would be 6, 7, 8, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. On the 1 and 2, they say dazzle me. So our hands are going to be with the left hand on like above the right hand. And it's kind of away from you, it's not close to your body, it's like up there. We're going to do flip one hand at a time downward. So we're going to start on the 1 and 2 and 3 and so this is 1, you're going to flip your left hand, right down, right up, left down, right down. So it goes dazzle me. So 1 and 2 and 3 and your pretty fingers are just flexing a little bit. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and yeah. So as we do that, we're gonna take a step out with the left foot, just a little bit. It's mostly a flat foot, but they're kind of moving their weight onto that hip on the 1 and then move it back up 2 and then 3. Move back to the left side. So it goes left, right, left. And it's not super like big, it's just small. And you can, it's just like a shift of weight more. We're gonna do a shoulder. We're gonna do a 4 with our left shoulder, and it goes 1. On the 2, you do the right shoulder, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. And then the hips go 1, 2, 3. And the hands go 1 and 2 and 3 and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and it's weird, yeah. You want to take that first step won't feel as awkward because you're taking a step into it. So you push that hip forward and then also the shoulder forward at the same time on that 1. So you really start with this pose instead of like this pose. You start 1 and 2 and 3 and okay. So our weight is on our left leg on the 3 and. On the 4, we're going to push all of our weight onto that left leg and we're going to basically lifting our leg. It's going to do like a little bit of an out. We're going to kick to the, like you're playing like hacky sack. Kick 3 times to the left side. 5, 6, 7. And you're using the hip as well. So every time you kick to the left, your hip is sitting on that hip. Yes. So this is 5, 6, 7. And when we do the hands, we're doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You spin. We're going to bring it up so it's about chest level. And we're going to drop the confetti at your ears and then opposite. So some of them have it a little bit ahead of them, but not too far. Maybe like just like a couple. Your elbows still like that. 5, 6, 7. And this is at the same time as the kick, so we're doing 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. From here, we're not gonna bring it back out. We end 5, 6, 7, and with the kick to the left. We're gonna step on the 8. They use it to do a formation change. We're gonna sit onto the left, switch right. So this is, we did 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2. Okay. There's like a little bit of like a switch, 1 and 2. So there's a point where you're in the middle, but it's not very like tick tick. It's kind of smoother. Yeah. We did 5, 6, 7, 8. On the 8, we're gonna do the same opposite spin with the hands. So their left hand's on top. You're gonna spin and you're gonna take the right hand, tap the side of your ear, edge of your head, and then your shoulder. So it goes 1 and 2. Yeah. So this is on the 1. So we did 5, 6, 7. 8 is a spin, and we sit on the 1 and 2. Okay. So this, you're sitting on the left when your hand is to your ear, and then you're sitting on the right when your hand is to your shoulder. So it's 1 and 2. You're gonna kind of wait a little bit for the and. We're gonna hit on the 3, 4. We're gonna do like a party, kind of holding major handbags. 3 and 4. And we're gonna pick up the opposite leg. So you're picking up your right leg when you are picking up your left hand, and then down, and then other side, yes. So it says 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay. 6, 7, 8, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So we did 3 and 4. From here, we're going to just step with our left leg back into a neutral position. You're doing a swirl with the head with the right wrist attached to your head. You can do a little bit of body, a little bit of hips, but it's not rigid, but it's not really big either. It's like a little bit small. So it's 5. On the 6, we're going to take our hands and they're going to come up to the left side in like a 45. We're also going to do like a swoop, but it's kind of like your body angle is 45 in this way. Yeah. Yeah. So it's not the lowest you could go because the next one is going to be the lowest. It's like the second lowest. So it says high, mid, 5, 6. On the 7, we're going to put our hands to the side. We're going to swish our hair our head to face the right side. And then on the 8, we're going to put our hands on the inner thigh. We're going to do a big swoop. Yeah. And it's kind of a slow swoop as well. So it says 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So 8, 1, you have 2 whole beats to kind of use that time. And on the 2, you're sitting back. You end there on the 2. You're sitting on your right leg with your hands in the same position as the dazzle part. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. So if we do it, the lyrics go mo or dazzle me. We're here on the me, and then we're gonna do left, right, right, left. Yes. So this is dazzle me, bo, oi. Yes. So you kind of finish the dazzle, and then you start into the next lyric, and you're still doing this move before you do the time. So this is 2 and 3 and 4. On the and, we're gonna do a prep with our arms to the side, and then we're gonna kind of click our wrists together and go around. Yes. So this is 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6. So the weight, we're gonna hip on the right side. We're gonna do a switch over to the left side. So this is dazzle me, both. Or we're gonna switch our hips back to the right side as we clap, and then we're gonna just it's a clap and walk out, so you don't have to necessarily switch your hips back. So we did from the 1 and 2, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6. From the beginning, 6, 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6. So we did 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. There's another 5, 6, 7, 8 in between. It's just one girl doing her solo. Come on, that's a limit. We're gonna do come here. This pull and grab in. So it's 1 and 5 and 6 and. On the 7, we're gonna bring our hands up, and then we're just gonna hold here for the 7, 8. So we're gonna sit onto the right side, 5 and 6 and. You do a little bit of the head. On the 7, 8, you're gonna keep your weight onto the left leg. You're gonna do like boom, boom with the hip, with the right hip as you go. That's it. Yeah. It's not quite on the 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like on the lyrics where it says, "Baby, come on, dazzle me." So it's, "Baby, come on, dazzle me." Yeah. So we do 7, 8. From here, hands first. We're gonna do a grab. So there's palms at the start, and then we're gonna grab into the fist at our chest. We're gonna pull to the side and the back. So we did 7, 8, and 1 and 2. On the 1 and the 2, the beat is you're at the chest area, but you're not staying there. You're kind of bouncing out of it. For the 1, on the 2, you're gonna bounce to the top left corner. Yeah. So it's like you almost like hit your chest and you go right back up. So it's 1 and 2 and. On the 3, 4, we're gonna go do like a Z or a Z formation. We're gonna move our hands to the right, left, down. Yeah. So this is 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. 1 and when we pull our arms to this left side, we're gonna look away from it. We're gonna put our head to the right side. So it's 1 and 2. 7, 8. On the 1, we're gonna be neutral. On the and, as you push your arms to the side and you're looking to the side, you're also gonna put your weight onto the right side. Basically, the next 4 beats are kind of just like hopping between your feet. So it's like always opposite. Your right leg is following your right arm. So if your right leg is out, then your right arm is out, and then out. That kind of way. So this is 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. So we end kind of in this one-sided formation. We're gonna do a step. We're gonna switch our hands. We're gonna bring it up. So this is wrist. The back of your wrist is to the sky. This is on the 5. Or your left hand is by the ground on the 5. So this is 3 and 4, just do 5. And it's very isolated. On the 6, we bring the inner side of our wrist to our head. On the 6, on the 7, we're going to clap. We meet it with the left hand, but it's around my chest area. So this is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we're here on the floor. We were kind of on the left leg more than the right leg. The right leg is kind of like lifted on the 5. We're gonna step behind. It's kind of like I Need You, BTS, but you're basically stepping with the 3 times with the right leg behind the left leg. So you 5, 6, 7. You're gonna twist the left leg inwards with the heel on the 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. And by the 7, your body should be a little bit closer to the side, like for the 45. When we do the first 2, your body's in front and here. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8, we're gonna jump, not really that high, but just so that our legs can face the left side. And we're gonna have our hands in fists. Maybe lean a little bit over, but not too much over. They're just fists, like like straight in front of you. When you put your hands in fists in front of you, you're gonna flip your hair. Just the head turns back. Maybe. So it's 8 on the 1, 2, 3, 4. They're gonna basically kind of like you're flipping pancakes. Yeah. Flip the pancakes, and you're flipping it at around like a neck level, like shoulder level. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting with your right arm. Flip 1, 2, 3, 4. And each time we do that, we're gonna do like a little bend, hop, and we're gonna straighten our legs with each count we do on the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And each time we do that, it's not too big with the knees, it's more with the butt and the boom, 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 boom. And then use this to go into formation. Sometimes move. So they do 8, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5, 6, 7, 8. Same arms as the dazzle, dazzle, dazzle. We're going to just step with our right, left, right, and then me. This time it's in front of you. Just like hands in front, layer on top of each other, leaning forward a little bit. And then we're going to do the second half just exactly the same all over again. We're going to do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Continue 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from here it's a little bit different. We're going to do the same dazzle, 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 but this time with the leg kicks, but facing diagonally. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8, we're going to step forward with that right foot and lean forward. With on the me, forward. Yes. That's it. Go for the 5, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's okay. You from the beginning? Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's a lot. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God! 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm looking.
눈하게 해봐 Oh I want it more Yeah dazzle me more 감동시켜봐 Cause I want it more Yeah dazzle me more Yeah baby come on dazzle me 자신 있다면 show me now what you got 지금이 좋아 Dazzle me 해볼 거라면 안전한 것보다 모험이 좋아 Dazzle me la 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 la